Greetings. I'm exactly 12 weeks to the day out of shoulder surgery. So if you've been following along, you've seen what I've been going through, and you know what the situation was. So those of you, if it's your first time viewing this video or this shoulder rehab series, I had a torn labrum, which I had for a bunch of years, rotator cuff, bone spurs, and then there was a bicep tendon partial tear. So had all four of those things addressed. And now it's 12 weeks out of surgery. And I'll tell you, I just got cleared for strength training a couple of days ago, and I already feel incredibly better than I did even a week ago. You know, prior to that, I was just doing assisted movements and so forth. But now, you know, I'm starting to feel pretty good. Yeah, sure, I'm using some light weights here, but you know, we want to be smart and start small. So I'll show you some of the exercises that I'm doing right now, and I'll tell you ones that I had some problems with. So one of the exercises we're doing is the typical rotator cuff internal rotation. And we're doing sets of 10. Now, also do external rotation. A little more difficult, but it's where I really need more of the work. The internal is no problem. Now, in addition to that, also been using some of these little dumbbells. They're cute, right? So right here, now some other exercises we're doing. Coming straight up here with a raise. Now beforehand I was only coming to here and that was with no weight. Now I'm coming up past. Now I'm not directly in front, and I'm not doing a direct lateral raise right now. I'm coming off on an angle here, about 30 degree. Here, chest is tall. Now, you'll notice something. Look at the shoulder. You can look at both of them, but pay particular attention to the one that was injured. You do not want to hike the shoulder. You want to keep it packed. And, you know, I learned this notion of packing the shoulders and engaging the lats during my kettlebell training, you know, almost 2 decades ago. So right here, I pack the shoulder, engage the lat. See what that does to the chest? Boom, okay? So pack the shoulder, engage the lat, and then raise. Notice I'm not hitching my shoulder. I don't want to do this, don't want to do this. If it's too heavy and you do that, stop, go lighter. Doesn't make you a bad person. So right here and raise. Here, raise. Here, raise. Good. Excellent. Okay. So now we're working on some IYTs as well. Okay. So we know the I comes up. Make sure I'm good here. Comes straight up here. Try to lock those elbows. See, I'm trying to lock my elbows. Pack the shoulders, engage the lats. And come up. Okay. And then, of course, the Y. Out to the side on an angle, and the T straight up. I have a neutral grip on the I. Neutral grip on the I. Lock the elbows. Come down nice and slow. Slow, controlled motions. No momentum involved here. Contract your back, squeezing into the rhomboids. So again here, this would be my I. Coming down. Next is my Y. My palms are facing the front. Come back as far as I can. Again, maintain that packed shoulder and engage lat. And here, the T. This time my hands, the palms are facing down. So our palms are facing 3 different directions in each one of these movements. Neutral grip here. Y. And T. So again, we're using a very light weight on these. As far as doing them off of a bench, you can do that as well. You know, I have a bench, I put an incline on it or flat. It may cause some pain. The first time I did it, it was bothering me a little bit. So what I do is I change the angle. As opposed to coming here, coming straight here and working my T. And then of course the Y. Now I'll tell you, actually, I feel that more with no weight in that position than I do standing straight in the with the weighted movements. So you want to bear that in mind too, and do something. You know, you may endure some pain, but you don't want to really hurt yourself here. So when you feel pain in something, stop it. So that's why I'm not doing those right now. I'll revisit those later on. You know, I change the angle. And again, I had no weight there. I still felt it. I don't think I'm ready for those yet. But then again, I'm just 2 days being able to lift my hand above my head, which is pretty cool. So if you look at the full range of motion that I have right now, right? So here, look at here. I could signal a touchdown. So I'm ready for the Super Bowl. Hey, so now we want to work on contracting the rhomboids. Okay, you can do that with weights. You can do that with bands. So right here I have some very, very light weights, and I'm going to use my pulleys. Here, start with a palm down grip and then go to a neutral grip. Palm down to neutral. Palm down to neutral. See, I'm squeezing together. I'm showing you back here because I'm trying to bring my elbows together behind me. Hold and out. Time under tension is essential. Hold and out. Hold and out. Get that good squeeze into the back. Good. And here's another exercise that I'm doing here. Stepping on the band here and bring it up. This actually feels really good. Remember, no hitching in the shoulder. Always remind yourself. And actually should always be like that. Anytime you're doing any shoulder exercises, using your shoulder anytime, make sure the shoulder is packed and the lat is engaged. That takes a lot of pressure off of the shoulder joint. Up. Now, working on another move called the scapular push-ups, okay? So what I'm going to turn this over here so you can see the door. So what I'm going to do here is position myself on the door. Sure, it's closed. My elbows are locked. My elbows will be locked the whole time, and I'm just moving from my scapular region. 2-second hold, set of 12. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Those are excellent for developing that rhomboid strength. Now, there's some other exercises I'll show. One more will be here. What I'm going to do is pull my hips back, okay? So I'm planted here and I pull my hips back. Pull my hips back, hold, and up. Hold. So this one we can actually do a longer hold for because I'm really trying to stretch it out. Get my hips back and down as far as I can. So you want to do that one, for about 30 seconds. Here's another great movement. Well, of course, we're using the lighter bells right now. So we want to take our handles. I'll show you both different angles, but I'm stepping back here. You want to get a little more range of motion. Kneel down. And 1, 2. Again, this is lightweight. Nice and slow, time under tension. Time under tension. So we want to hit around 10 repetitions here. Now there's some other cool exercises to do too. Let me see. I'll tilt this way a little bit. It's kind of a neat movement. So what we're doing here is we put our arms here, and I'm going to push up into the bar. I get myself underneath the bar, and I'm going very gingerly pushing up into the bar. Hold it. Again, that time under tension is really good. I want to keep myself in a straight line. I don't want to do it like this. I want to get underneath and have straight line as possible. Just a little bit of pressure. Extend the arms. Make sure the shoulder is packed, squeezing into the back and locking the triceps. Hold this for counts of 10. And do a couple of sets there. So I hope that some of these shoulder exercises help you in your recovery, or even to help avoid a shoulder surgery. But if you do have to have shoulder surgery, I would definitely recommend that you prehab as much as possible. Thank you for listening. Strength and honor.